or welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are in the best of health. So in today's video, as per the title of the video, I'll be creating this makeup look right here using new makeup products. So I've been trying new makeup products during this video, and I ended up creating this makeup look, which I absolutely love the way it has turned out. So if you guys want to know which new products I've been using and trying during this video, then please continue watching. Also, before we start this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. We are about to hit 1K subscribers soon, so please hit that red button and join my family. It would really mean a lot to me. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, because I keep on posting updates about YouTube, and I also keep on posting new content on Instagram as well. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram. We can stay in touch on Instagram as well. So yeah, without any further ado and any further blabbering, let's quickly jump into the video. Okay, so to start with, I'm using today the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturizer, and I got this as a sample when I shopped from Sephora. So if you haven't checked out my mini Sephora haul, go and check it out after watching this video. So yeah, this is the sample I got, and the sample is actually quite good. So I've never used any Charlotte Tilbury makeup before, so this is the first time I'm trying one of their products, so I'm super excited. So I'm just going to quickly take the sample off and open it. So this is the sample. I've just opened it so I can easily extract the cream. And the cream is like this. It's super thick in texture and looks super nice. And it smells so damn good. So I'm just going to quickly put this onto my skin. This looks actually quite thick. So this is their Magic Cream Moisturizer, and it says it's a turn around moisturizer. So I'm gonna use this today before my makeup to see how it works. So far I really like their texture. It's super rich and thick. It quickly gets absorbed onto the skin and feels quite good. It feels very hydrating. I also like to moisturize my neck. So as you can see, my skin feels super hydrated and supremely moisturized. So far I really like the moisturizer. I think it's a really good moisturizer. It feels quite oily. As you can see, I have an oily layer of the moisturizer. So this means that this is actually a super great product to use before your makeup, because your foundation will stay for longer and it will look more like skin and more healthy. So far I really like the product. I will be leaving the links to the products down in the description box below and the prices onto the screen so you can guys have an idea. Now let's move to foundation, and today I'm going to use the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I showed this foundation in my mini Sephora haul video, and I told you guys I will be swatching it and using it in a trying new makeup video. So today I'm trying this foundation, and I'm in the shade Punjab. So I very randomly picked the shade online just because I saw a beauty blogger having a similar skin tone than me using this shade. So I thought that this shade will actually suit my skin tone. So far I think it matches my skin tone just by seeing the packaging. So let's hope it's the right shade. And yeah, so I'm gonna just quickly show you guys the packaging. This is how it looks like. It looks super luxurious and nice. And you have the foundation name at the bottom, and it says shake well before use. So I'm just gonna shake it before using. And I really like the pump packaging because it's so easy to use. So I'm just gonna directly pump it onto my face. Okay, now that we have the product here, so this is a super full coverage foundation as far as I've seen people using this foundation. So I like to blend my foundation with a damp beauty sponge. So I'm going to use the damp beauty blender to blend out my foundation. Okay, so I think it's a little bit lighter for my skin tone, but I think I can make it work with contour and bronzer. So let's hope I can make it work. So far I think the foundation is super good. I mean, it blends like butter. It's so like easily blended, and I really like the coverage as well. It's actually super good. The only thing is that I think the foundation is quite light for my skin tone, but let's see if I actually can make it work with some bronzer and contouring. The foundation also has like a pleasant smell. It's not so overpowering, but it smells good. That's a plus point because I really like foundations that smell good. So this is actually a yes from my side. I might actually get the correct shade for my skin tone, but yeah, it feels so like natural and it doesn't feel heavy at all, which is something I really like. So it's amazing. I love the coverage of the foundation, and the way it blends is amazing. So I'm super happy with this purchase. It's amazing. Can you see? Like, the coverage is insane. So I also like to, blend my foundations on top of the lids, so it looks nicely blended. You can see I don't even need concealer, so that's amazing. Alright, so talking about the packaging, it's 100 on 100. It has a super sleek and luxurious packaging. Coverage is 100 on 100. Blendability is 100 on 100. And I really like the coverage and the finish of the foundation. The only thing I don't like is the price. Obviously, it's quite expensive, but again, it's so worth it. So if you guys want to, try out this foundation, then definitely go for it. It's so amazing. I love this foundation. So I'm gonna soon get and order my actual shade, which will be 1 or 2 shades darker than this one. This was the shade Punjab. I'm super happy and impressed with the foundation. So now let's move to the next product I have. Alright, so the next thing I have here is a concealer. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I have used the foundation of this same range, and I absolutely love the foundation. I also bought the concealer, but I have not used the concealer yet, so I'm super excited to try out this. I think I've used this once or twice, but I don't actually remember how it it worked, so let us just try it out. And this is the shade C9. So far it looks so good, and I love the applicator. It's so convenient to use. Okay, so I think that the concealer is also a little light for my skin, but I can use it as a highlighting concealer. So let's see how it works. And for blending this concealer, I'm using a new makeup tool as well, which is the Pack Mini, beauty blenders, like the mini sponges to blend your concealer, because they are super precise and you can nicely blend in your concealer. So I'll be using this tool today as well. So the concealer feels really nice. It's quite thick. It has a very nice coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy at all. I mean, it has a nice coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy or something, which is a good thing. The tool is actually good because you can actually, focus more precisely on your inner corners, which is super great. So I'll be using this concealer as an highlighting concealer, because otherwise it may cause grayness if I use this directly like I'm doing right now. So it is important to use like a concealer that is very similar to your skin tone before you go for a highlighting concealer. Otherwise you may experience graying of the concealer and darkening of the concealer, so we don't want that. It has a beautiful coverage. I extremely like the concealer, and it blends in very nicely too, which is great. So for eyeshadow, I'm using the Huda Beauty New Nude Obsessions palette, and this is the shade Medium. I was super excited to try out this palette. These are the shades. They are so beautiful, and you also get a super big mirror right here, which is so useful and amazing. So I'm just gonna quickly hop in to do my eye makeup. I'm gonna create like a very brown goldeny makeup look. So because this is the color palette, you have nudes and shimmery shades. So for today's makeup look, I'm actually gonna go for a very brownie and nude golden kind of eye look. So I'm gonna just use this shade. Oh my god, the palette is damn pigmented. So I'm gonna use this a nudie brownie shade as a transition shade. I love Huda Beauty palettes and their formulation is actually so good because the eyeshadows are quite pigmented and the color scheme is also really nice. I mean, I love their eyeshadow palettes a lot. The best part is that there is no fallout from the eyeshadow, so that's amazing. I don't like shadows that cause a lot of fallout because they actually add on a lot of work and effort to your makeup, so I don't like eyeshadows that create a lot of fallout. So this is how it looks like. I absolutely love the shade, the pigmentation and everything is gorgeous. So now I'm just going to use this golden glittery shade and I'm going to pop it into my eyelids. And guys, can you see the gorgeous color? It's so beautiful, soft and buttery. So I'm going to pop this into the middle of my eyes. It's like a coppery shade that looks stunning. So I'm just very randomly popping that into the middle of my eyes. And then I'm slowly dragging it into my inner corner. Now I'm going to take this darker shade and pop it a little bit onto my outer corner, and I'm going to create some depth to it. I'm also going to drag the shadow onto my lower lash line. So this is how the eye makeup look has turned out. I absolutely love this coppery, bronzy, eye makeup look. It looks super beautiful and stunning. So I must say the palette is really good. You have very nude and very everyday kind of shades in here. You have goldens, nude colors, pinky tones as well, and I really like these shades. I mostly wear these shades only and it's amazing. Also the packaging is so pretty. I love this packaging. It has a leather thing which looks so chic and so luxurious as well. So I love this palette. This is the medium shade. The light one has different shades and the rich one has different shades. So you can guys go and check it out. They are available on hudabeauty.com and on Nykaa as well. So you can go and check it out. So I really like the palette. It's amazing. So now I'm just going to quickly put on some liner and some lashes off camera and come back. So this is how the complete eye look looks like. I totally loved this eye makeup look. It looks so beautiful, bronzy and sunsetty like. It looks so pretty. This is the complete eye look with lashes and liner, and I totally love the way this has turned out. So now let's move to the next thing, which is contouring slash bronzing. So I have a product that I own from a long time, but I have not used it. So the product is this one. This is the KIKO Milano bronzer, and this is their Beyond Limits Maxi Bronzer in the shade 02 Active Sienna. I showed this bronzer in one of my haul videos, but I've not used it. I don't use this much. I've used only this only once or twice, and now I will be using it. So I love the packaging of the product. It's so pretty and it has a huge mirror as well, which is so good. And the product is also in the maxi size, so I love maxi products. So to apply this bronzer, I'm using the PAC brush, which is the number 368, which is a really good brush for applying your bronzer and contour. So I'm going to be using this today as a contouring slash bronzer. So this is the product. It is very beautiful. So I like to pull a little bit my face and then apply the product. I love that this has more a warm tone to it. I love warm toned bronzers and contouring powders. I use only one thing, which is otherwise bronzer or contour. Both are different things, but I tend to use bronzing powders as contouring powders as well. The product blends in very nicely. I don't know why my ear is red, but ignore that. Okay, so I really like the product. It's quite warm and it looks very beautiful. I also like to contour my jawline a little bit. I really don't know why I was not using this product, but I'm going to be certainly using this more from now on because it is a very beautiful bronzing powder, and I think it's very similar to the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and it blends very nicely as well, which is great. Okay, so now moving to blusher and highlighter, I have these sticks from Sugar. So I received these in PR I think a year ago, but I have not used them. So yeah, so I have a blush stick and a highlighter stick. So I'm going to apply the blush first. So I have the Face Forward blush stick in the shade Mauve. I think I've used this only once. So this is like new, I've only used it once. I love the color, it's a very like beautiful color, as you can see. I only used this like once or twice and I don't even remember how the products work. So I'm using the bronzer directly onto my face. It feels a little bit like very difficult to blend in. I'm blending it with my fingers because I think it works best because your fingers tend to be a little bit warm, and then blending the product with it actually is easier. So the product looks nice, but I think it's a little bit difficult to blend in the product and it stays only onto one place. So let's see. I'm going to try to use less of it on this side. The color is really nice, but I don't think so it's something that I like. I like products that melt in really easily and nicely. I don't like products that I need to work a lot because then you lose quite a lot of coverage of your foundation. So I like products that blend in more easily. This is the blush. Now let's try the highlighter. This is the Face Forward highlighter stick and this is in the shade Champagne. So let's see, let's hope that this works amazingly. So I've used this I think twice or thrice and I don't even remember how this works, but I think I remember this worked nicely. So I'm gonna just pop this directly on the high points of my face. Okay, yes, this blends nicely. It's not like the blusher. This blended in very nicely. Okay, so this looks good. You can see it blends up really nicely. So it's definitely better than the blush stick. I also like to highlight a little bit my forehead, like this area. The highlighter whatsoever is good. I liked the highlighter. You can see that natural glow. The highlighter is good. I didn't like the blusher though, but the highlighter gives you such a natural luminous glow, which is something I really liked about the highlighter. It looks pretty. So yeah, I'll be using this product as well. It's actually nice. Okay, so now let's move to lipstick, which is my favorite part of the entire makeup. So yeah, I have 3 lip products today to try on. So I have this lip liner which is from Maybelline, which is new. I haven't used this. I used another shade from the same range, but this shade is new. And I have a lip crayon which is in the shade Faux from KIKO Beauty that I only used once or twice. And I have a completely new product which is the FENTY Beauty Gloss Bomb, and this is the product I'm most excited to try. So let's hop into this. Alright, let's line our lips with this new lip liner, and this is the shade 120 Rich Chocolate, and this is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner. I love the packaging and I love that this is a retractable lip liner. I hate sharpening crayons and sharpening lip liners because I suck at it, and you can see the tip of the liner is actually quite good. The best part is that it is retractable and you get this much of product. Okay, so you get this much of product, which is great, and I will be leaving the prices onto the screen. If I remember correctly, this retails around $350 or something, but I will leave it onto the screen for you guys to know. Now let's start lining our lips. Okay, so the lip liner is super creamy. It works amazingly and I cannot talk. And now I'm going to use the KIKO Beauty Matteinee Lip Crayon in the shade Faux to fill in my lips. The crayon is amazing. And this is the final result. I've lately been loving these ombre nude lipsticks. I love, you know, a bold lip liner and then a lighter, you know, lipstick shade. I've been loving this combination quite a lot. So I'm actually loving the way this is looking right now. It looks very like beautiful, matte and sexy. But now let's gonna see how the gloss looks on top, because glossy lips are so beautiful as well. So let's see how the gloss looks on top of this. Let's hope it looks nice, because this is pink in color. This is the shade Fussy. So let's hope this looks good and I do not end up messing it. But oh yes, the smell of this is so good. It smells like sugar candy floss or something. It's so good. Okay, let's see how the gloss looks like. Oh my god, this is so pretty. My lips look so juicy and so pretty. The gloss doesn't feel heavy or anything. It really feels like super moisturizing, and it doesn't feel a chip at all. It looks very nice. It looks very pretty, and the shine and the gloss is insane. It's beautiful, and honestly this smells like anything. It's so good. It literally smells like cotton candy, and it's so delicious, and it feels so lightweight on the lips. I love the gloss so effing much. It looks so pretty. I love it. I literally love the way this whole makeup look has turned out, and I wasn't expecting the gloss to be this good. I mean, it's pink in color, but it looks good with everything, I think, because it is looking good with brown and nude. And imagine if you wear a pink lip, then it's gonna look like gorgeous. It's actually nice, and it blends in with any lip color you are wearing, which is really great. So yeah, it looks wonderful, and I can still smell the cotton candy strawberry fragrance, which is so good. And it doesn't feel heavy or anything or glossy, because there are some glosses that do really feel super sticky and heavy, but this doesn't feel like anything, and it looks so good. My lips look super sexy and moisturized, and I love it. Okay, alright, so this is the final makeup look. I'm just going to remove the headband and pose for you guys so you can see the entire makeup look better. So let's go. So this is it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video. If you really did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave this video, because it will really mean a lot to me, and I would be glad to have you on my YouTube family. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Also, let me know in the comments down below what type of videos you want me to do next. So you know, I will be doing you know, videos that you guys want to see. I have planned to do a video on what to wear under what, because one of you guys requested me a lot to do that video. So I'm actually you know, working on that video, so it is going to be up really soon. So that's all about it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Mwah. Take care.